Hi, and welcome to Bites of Light. Ooh, I just feel so fortunate to be sitting here amongst the trees and the water and breathing in the fresh air. It's such a glorious day. This morning I had the blessing of doing a podcast with Elisa Curry-Lowitz of Elisa Unfiltered. And this was my fourth podcast that I did with Elisa, and today we had some interesting conversations. So the first topic of discussion was the collective consciousness. And from my perspective, the collective consciousness is the thought form that surrounds us. And it could start just with the immediate people around you, but it can also branch out into the people you work with, or it also includes mass media. If you're a person that wakes up in the morning and turns on the TV to watch CNN, well, you have just bitten into a big chunk of the collective consciousness. So those thought forms are swimming around us all the time, and depending where you're at that day, you can just buy right into the most negative part of it, or you can choose to buy into the most positive part of it. But sometimes that can be very difficult to discern which is which. So she asked me about, well, how do we do this? Like, how do we remove ourselves from the collective consciousness? And I said to her, one of my favorite ways to do this is basically meditating in the middle of the night. So for those of you who are awake in the middle of the night because A, you had to go to the washroom, and 2, you can't get back to sleep, it's a perfect time to do some meditation, because that's when the collective consciousness is at its least, because everybody's asleep, at least in your area. And you can hear your own thoughts, and this is when the spirit world is the highest. So if you choose to do, let's say even once a week, you wake up in the middle of the night and this happens for you, this is the best time, the highest quality time to meditate. But also to recognize that it's important sometimes. The reason we meditate is to empty out our minds, and that goes into meditation. So collective consciousness, what it is, the thought forms around you, from the media, from the chit chat, from everybody's talking about it. It's just to understand that that's where it comes from, and then how to change that for yourself by not tuning into that, possibly grounding yourself in the morning so that nobody can kind of push you over at any time, and that you can be strong and rooted into the earth and feeling good about yourself and making positive choices for who you choose to hang out with and how you choose to unfold your life on a daily basis by not listening to the news. Anyways, that's what I've got to say for today. I hope that helps. And you can reach me on Instagram, Facebook, Phoenix Rising Healing Center, or YouTube. And I'll see you next time. Bye.